What's going on, guys? Christian here from CK Wraps. Today we're going to do a walk around video of this brand new Range Rover SVR that I just wrapped in frozen black. The car looks amazing in this color. It's very fitting. It came in sort of a 3M style, like black rose-ish color. I'll put a picture there for you guys so you guys can see that. But this color looks amazing on this car right here. Now this car isn't the most difficult car to wrap, though there are some very hard pieces to wrap. This car has about approximately 48 individual pieces, and that's without the mirrors. They're carbon fiber. I didn't wrap the shark fin antenna either because that's just gloss black. And there's a couple of other areas that are gloss black as well that didn't get wrapped. But this car has a ton of pieces, and I'm gonna walk you through all of them and everything that I wrapped on this thing right here. Now, if you guys are looking for those exclusive videos on how to wrap in detail, 4K video, great sound, great camera angles, camera glasses, and so on, check out my website, ckwraps.com. I'll put a link in the top corner and in the description below for you. Now let's get into looking at this vehicle up close and in person to see what this wrap looks like. All right, as we walk over to the vehicle, we're gonna see there's a lot of pieces. Pretty much every fender has a flare. The bumper has a flare, a little fender flare right there. So that's gotta be wrapped. So there's two, there's one on each side of the bumper. Same thing with the fenders. There's one on each side of the fender, so that's 4 pieces. We have 2 bumpers, so that's 6 pieces. We have this individual piece on the bottom right there. That's 7 pieces. We have these 2 guys. There's 8, 9 pieces. We have the hood. That's 10 pieces. So I don't know if I counted the fenders. It's 11 and 12. This little guy down here is a little piece. And then I have to seam it because the indentation here is much too aggressive. So this needs a seam. This also needs a seam all the way underneath. So that's piece, piece, piece. So the door's a piece, obviously. Door handles, pieces right there. Again, this is actually cracked here underneath the wrap. You can see it. I don't know what happened, but that's how it came in. This piece right here, again, seam down here for the lower section. There's a seam in there underneath in that recess. Again, fender flare, door handle. On the roof, we have a front piece right here on the top. That's all it is. And then we have this piece and this piece. There's a lot of pieces. There's also the piece where the shark fin antenna goes. This roof piece up here. We have the spoiler piece. I stopped counting, as you can tell. We have this piece, this piece, this piece. And this bumper wasn't in the best condition, to put it simply. It has a lot of imperfections in the actual clear coat. I'll try and throw some pictures in there for you guys. It's actually really, really bad. There were some other areas of the vehicle that had it as well, but the rear bumper was worst by far. This was fun to get into this area here. There's a seam there, guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. Same thing with the reflector areas. The diffuser, again, all done in one shot, one piece. That's another piece right there. There's this little piece right here. This is a whole separate piece right here. Then, yeah, you have your inlays, and then this is a separate piece in the middle here. There's an inlay there. There's three parts to the trunk, 1, 2, and then the main one, 3. So same thing comes around on this side. Lots of pieces, still more pieces. Just very time consuming. A lot of very detailed work, and I really do enjoy this kind of work. It's fun to do. It's not this mundane, simple stuff. I really enjoy the fine details. So, when we're looking at all these little details, it looks really, really good. It comes together really well, and if you do a nice job, it shows your wrap off pretty much perfectly. Couldn't really ask for a better showpiece to show off your wrap. The front bumper is 1 piece. There's not really anywhere to do a seam, so there's no reason to do a seam. So the front bumper is 1 piece, other than that one section of the bottom there. But it looked great. Turned out really nice. Oops, sorry, I'm blocking the camera there. I'm really pleased with the outcome. Customer's gonna come pick it up tomorrow. That's pretty much it, what it looks like. Okay, guys, so what's actually important here to know about a vehicle like this? It's pretty much double the work, double the amount of time almost. We're looking at twice as many pieces, if not more. this adds on extra time. So if you're quoting a vehicle, make sure that all the little details are mentioned, that you actually, either look at the car in person or bring it up online and estimate how long it's going to take you, because this for me is more or less like a full week's worth of work. It was no joke, from beginning to end, the preparation, getting it cleaned, getting everything taken apart. Again, those disassembly videos are on my website, but get everything taken apart, and then wrapping every single little individual piece, not only once, but pretty much twice, because we have the other side of the car to do as well. There's a lot of work that goes into something like this. So make sure that you're not, when you're quoting, you're not underquoting too far, because you're gonna kick yourself. If you do, you'll probably cry yourself to sleep at night, knowing that you have so much work to put into something like this. This is not average, obviously, for a vehicle like this, or sorry, for a vehicle in general. This has, again, just a lot of details on it. There aren't many that have this many pieces. Another one, G63/G-Wagon, got a bunch of pieces. I think I booked in one of those as well, so that will also be a fun one to wrap. But I've done a few of them. I have actually done this car before. I've done 2 or 3 of them in the past. It's been about 1.5 years, 2 years probably since I've done the last one. So it was a bit of a refresh in getting back into it and doing it all over again. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the color. I think it looks great on the vehicle, and I did want to take you for that walk around of the actual wrap and explain, when it comes time to quoting, that you want to make sure you're fair to yourself, also fair to the customer, fair to yourself, because if you underquote a job like this, you're really going to be kicking yourself, and it's going to take you a lot longer than you anticipated because of all the little pieces that you actually have to wrap individually. They don't get wrapped together. Not a single one of them gets wrapped in the same piece. Like when I'm wrapping the front fender, I don't wrap the fender flare and the front fender at the same time. I don't wrap the bumper and the flare on the front bumper at the same time. Why? Because you just don't do it that way. You don't get as thorough of an installation if you wrap it all in one shot like that, and you're more likely to get failure and stuff like that and miss some areas. I mean, this car wasn't a white car to begin with, but it was kind of black, and again, you guys saw the picture in the beginning there, but so it makes it a little bit easier to do. Still a ton of work. I pretty much go always above and beyond when it comes to wrapping. I make sure everything's tucked in as far as it can possibly go. If we're dealing with a red one, there's going to be a little bit more work involved there, because there's going to be some areas that would probably show that would have to either remove more panels or just tuck in further simply. That would have to be it. Again, more work involved with that. So price accordingly, basically the car's base color and the amount of detail and work that's going to go into that actual vehicle itself. Guys, I hope the video was informative and helpful, and I hope you enjoyed walking around this vehicle with me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. Take care.